Burrow going to get this out to Chase.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it second down.
If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
11.
On second down, here's Mixon. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
11.
Back to Mixon on first down. 41 yards rushing for him now. A great start to this AFC title game.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
12. 11, Thomas.
On third down, Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
Here we go.
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
11, MT, take.
They run for it with Mixon. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. Mixon is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
11.
Mixon trying to punch it in. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Here's a run with Mixon. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would...
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Fair catch called for and taken back near the goal line. So that'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
One, ready? 11 mighty, 11 mighty. 11 MT, take.
Now Burrow on first down. Oh, he still makes the catch, even though it was tipped at the line.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good for the Cincinnati Bengals.
12,
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Bengals 14, Bills 7.
Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Gun, gun. Got. Eleven. Got.
Now Burrow. This one caught downfield by Higgins.
A big play there for Cincinnati.
44 yards.
That's good for the Cincinnati Bengals. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On one, ready?
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he will take it out in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
2nd and 6. Here's Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Complete to number 8. A gain of 22 yards. And the Bills first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 15. The Bengals drive about to get going. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. He is out of bounds right around the 34. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
11, 11 empty.
Inside handoff to Mixon. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 63 yards on the ground in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 20-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
They'll give it to Mixon, and he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Joe Mixon on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
And that flag accepted.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
A gain of 40 yards.
A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
First down, Bills.
Alert!
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Dalton Kincaid, 30 yards. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Bass on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Makes the score Bengals 28, Bills 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Their own 18-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
11 mighty, 11 mighty. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate.
Here's Burrow. KJ Hamler. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
This pass caught by Hamler. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
11, 11, 11, 11.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
11, 11.
On second down, here's Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Gun, gun.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Bills 14.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship.
The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Mixing up the middle.
90 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys to the Super Bowl. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Burrow looking to pass. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 18. A good pickup there at 22.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Burrow will throw.
And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Now it's Burrow. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. They'll wind up losing 3 yards there on the play as that'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
11 MT tank.
A handoff running left, Mixon. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Mixon again.
And he bowls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Joe Mixon.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
How about that? The defense's first sack. It doesn't come from one of the usual suspects up front. It comes from the secondary.
Yeah, I think they caught the quarterback off guard a little bit because he wasn't able to account for the possibility of that blitz and change the blocking assignments. He comes through and puts him on the ground.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 17-yard line. Here's Allen to throw it. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Matt Ioannidis bullying his way in and sticking him to the turf.
And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Throwing now is Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. From 13 yards out.
And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit. Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Bengals 42, Bills 21.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They won more. Here comes an onside kick. The Bills say they have it, and they do. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
Allen now on first down, eluding the pressure right.
That is caught. Kincaid with it.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. And they're going to speed things up here.
Five wide. 52. Regular.
On first down, Allen. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
2nd and 10.
Now Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That one goes for 24 yards. Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
117 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Again, it's Mixon. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Here we go, here we go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
11, Thomas.
On 3rd down, Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Allen going to throw. It's complete to Cook. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 32 that time.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed, because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. #1, it's easy for him to get lost. And #2, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Middle.
to the air. Allen. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The catch and run good for 24 yards. They're trying to eat some clock with Mixon. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
Now inside the 25.
And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And, you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now.
Here we go. And that's a heck of a run.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, take. 12, 12, 12.
Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Evan McPherson on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Allen.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
To throw is Allen.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Allen.
Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's 3rd down. Throwing, Allen. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
4th down, 10 yards to go. Now Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Now Allen.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Bengals will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he will have a Bengals 1st down, and it's celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned
it. And all that hard work has paid off. They're AFC champions.